maybe yeah, it's yeah, I would have issue with now.
I needed you to join me from Biafra. You honor my big sister, my confidant, my friend. I'm overcome with deep sorrow as I pen this tribute. Where do I start? How do I even begin? How does one describe a lady of few words but with a heart of gold on one page? How can I encapsulate all that you meant to me? The bond of friendship and sisterhood we shared for close to 29 years on a few pages. All of my recollections and memories. Never in a million years would I have imagined that our bond would be cut off so painfully so soon. Our paths first crossed in 1919 at Shimoto School, Kingsley House, Dijon, when I was a small girl in Form 2 and you were a senior in Form 5. You wanted one small girl with a beautiful handwriting to copy some class notes from a colleague's book to yours. I recall volunteering to do this assignment for Sister Joanna because I saw you as one of the softest and kindest seniors at the time. You generally had a calm demeanor and were one of the few seniors who did not give small girls plenty stress. Subsequently, following the submission of my assignment and having justified my calligraphic skills, a conversation ensued between us, and this marked the beginning of a friendship, which grew into a bond of sisterhood that endured throughout the ages. Your kindness, love, and concern for me knew no bounds. I recall how when you completed your O-level, you gave me your psychedelic pencil case, book file, and Helix Oxford Marset. Those were the days that having a psychedelic pencil case, book file, and Achimota made a fashion statement. You cared so much for me that if you could have left me your trunk and chop box, you'd have done so. I recall how when you became Kingsley House prefect in sixth form, you assigned the best role of girl to me. How you struggled with punishing me when on one occasion I did not ring the rising bell early enough, and consequently made the whole house late. Nonetheless, like a true leader, you eventually applied the stick and carrot approach by punishing me, and thereafter handing me your own alarm clock so I could wake up on time. Luckily for both of us, I was generally well behaved, so there were no punishing incidents after that episode. As Kingsley House prefect, you were firm but kind and a mother to all. Distance did not mar our friendship when you completed sixth form and relocated to the UK. Throughout our university years and early working life, we kept in touch through the regular exchange of letters and subsequently emails. I recall how happy we both were when I obtained a scholarship to offer my MBA program in the Birmingham Business School in 2004 because it was an opportunity to draw us closer once again. How you regularly called me throughout my master's program to find out how I was faring with my studies and life in the UK. How you went to great lengths to ensure that I had the best tourist experience during my first visit to you in Catford, London. How you took me to all the top tourist attractions and acted as my personal photographer so I could have picture memories to cherish. No expense was spared by you and no tired limbs could get in the way. I recall how when I painfully lost my only brother in March 2013, you would call from the UK regularly to check up on me, offer words of comfort, and share experiences from your father's demise. I recall how excited I was when I finally got the opportunity to meet your mom in person when you last visited in 2017. How heartwarming it was for me to finally meet the mother who bred the lady with a heart of gold. Indeed, no visit of yours to Ghana went by without the ladies hangout by us. And never a Christmas went by without a Christmas card from you to Yafachi by post. I recall how you regularly called to find out how I was faring when I was transferred temporarily to Trinidad and Tobago by my employer in the latter part of 2017. I recall. I could go on and on and on. When I was informed about your death, I reeled first in shock, then disbelief, then pain. I just could not come to terms with the fact that my dear Joanna was no more. I questioned why the year 2019 had dealt me a couple of blows as regards the death of some close friends, with your death being the worst of them all. I'm overcome with sadness when I think about the fact that I'll never get to hear a hello, yeah, from you, and see your beautiful big eyes, obscured by your spectacles, and your cherry smile again. I can't believe that there'll be no more of our chats on WhatsApp when you occasionally come out of the bunker for fresh air. I wonder if I told you enough how much I loved and appreciated you, Joanna. I wish I could have an opportunity to say that to you once again. If tears could bring you back, we would all cry barrels full of them. But God knows best. I have lost a dear sister and friend, but heaven has gained another angel. I take solace in Abraham Lincoln's quote. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. It is the impact you make in the life of people that matters. And you, Joanna, made a significant impact in my life. You'll be sorely missed. Rest well, my big sister. Rest well, my confidant. Rest well, my dear friend. Rest peacefully in the bosom of the Lord. Amen.
It is well. It is well. We shall have a tribute from the girls. You know who they are. The four of you, please share. I want to mention names. Girls. Guess. You like that one? Guess. Who is missing? Ah.
Psalm 90, verse 12. So teach us to number our days, that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom. We write this with great sadness over the unimaginable loss of our close sister, Lady Jane, Joanna B. Kai, as she was affectionately known by all of us. What an exit she made. silently, all of a sudden, without giving life a chance to trouble you with pain or remorse. Your final act shall always be remembered. Life has shown us again its hateful side by taking you away from us when we didn't see it coming. There's no way to make up for time lost and now gone, but we hope wherever you are, you know that you're truly loved, and we hope you find peace and joy. It always happens the morning after. You wake up after a night of crying, a day of loss, and you have one moment, one beautiful, solitary moment, when everything is right in the world. Because that is the moment before the moment when reality crashes into you like a semi-truck in the wrong lane, speeding at you in a nightmare. You're suddenly awake without air. It's close to impossible to breathe because you remember everything. And all things you know in the world at that moment, you don't even want to remember. Miss B. Kai, though Guess was predominantly House 17 girls, you blended in very smoothly right from the inception of this group. This is where we let down our hair and be ourselves. And you also did the same. Some of us make lots of noise, but you always showed your quiet, shy, innocent self in all deliberations. You knew each of us very well and flew at your own level with each one. When pictures taken are not allowed anywhere else, Guess was allowed this exclusive view honor. Our watches section at your Ardenta residence 2 years ago is very fresh in our memories. We're actually looking forward to more of those. You became consistently quiet on the platform. And Chioko kept asking about your whereabouts and wondered if you were okay. So where is Joanna? She kept asking, but there wasn't any response. Joanna, can you hear me? Wow. And then a couple of months later, she still does not respond, and the bad news comes across. Joanna, we miss you loads. Eleanor says, a safe haven and refuge the Lord blessed with me, albeit short. Now I must learn new steps. Anyami, what would you grab? Lady Jane, we miss you so much. Your departure has shaken us to the core. Even the noisy ones are quiet. Pat and Eleanor met you just 2 weeks before your departure from us. And when the rest of us asked for pictures afterwards, they said they were concentrating on the food. If only we had known that it was our last rendezvous, all data would have run out with the inflow of pictures. Emily missed this meeting and says, if she had known that was going to be the last hour, she would have made all effort to be there. This beautiful woman, inside and out, was a wonderful friend to all of us in different ways. One of her beliefs in life was the importance of being authentic with people, saying what needs to be said because it's good for the relationship and for the soul. Unfinished business causes pain, and having peace is essential for a healthy and joyful life. We can still hear your best of laughter. Who will stand at the back of the group photos we take and make us crack at your jokes and utterances? We are never ready to say goodbye forever, even though we know it is part of life. This day, our hearts are heavy for losing someone special. But as we mourn your death, we also celebrate your life. We know that you have gone to a better world, and pray that you may get peace, love, and greatness there. We know that you have just departed to another life. We will remember you at every moment as you are an exceptional person. However, we say farewell, knowing you will take care of your parts here on earth. We will console ourselves with the words of the Methodist hymn, which draws our attention to rejoicing in God's love and emphasizing the importance of faith through hard times. In heavenly love abiding, no change my heart shall fear, and safe is such confiding, for nothing changes here. The storm may roar around me, my heart may low be laid, but God is round about me, and can I be dismayed? Goodbye for now, dearest. We believe more than ever that someday we'll see you again and never let go. Sleep well and sweet dreams. Joanna, be kind. Lady J, rest in peace. Yahweh Jubah.
Thank you, guys. MHP 812. MHP 812. God is working his purpose out. a tribute from Nana Shifia Kogo.
A tribute to Auntie Bikai, a mother to us, an advisor and counselor. That is who you were. In so many ways, you have directed us without us knowing. We were there when we were babies, through our childhood and teen years. Never did I imagine that it would be gone so soon. Never did it cross my mind. But today, you are gone. I still can't bring myself to accept it. But writing this is enough confirmation that you are not returning to us. All the time you came to Ghana to spend time with us are forever cherished. Because all we have now are the memories we created together. Your laughter, for one, would always leave a smile on your face. Through it all, we are happy. And though you have departed from us, our God is in control. Till we meet again.